Just starting out here, what I want to do is take this bike and cut here and here and make this longer and make a long tail cargo bike with a 20-inch wheel in back. Okay, I cut this here, and now I'm going to put a piece in something like this to hold the long boom. Okay, I got that cleaned up and ready to weld. This will slot right in like that, and then I'll cut the top off here later. Okay, that's welded and ready. Now I got the bike here and just got to figure out how far back to put this thing. Just looking at it, something like this looks pretty cool. That's about a 60 centimeter boom tube there in the bottom. Okay, here's my boom tube, and I've got this at the right angle, but I'm just going to try to snug it up, make a little fishnet mouth cut there. Something like that. Now just to get this lined up in the right angle, straight with the tire. Let's see, where is I at? I got this thing lined up there, and now I think I've got it lined up pretty good to the front. I welded the top there, and now I'm looking at the bottom to check alignment, and I think that's pretty good. The bottom here is welded. Now I just need to weld this top piece on and then throw in a little, what do you call that, gusset or something like that. I finally had the bright idea that I could take this back end off and work on it. So I got it welded up, got some little places to attach the rack. I just need to clean it up now. Here I've got everything welded together, put some brackets on to use for the rack later on. I'm just going to finish cleaning it up and paint it. I put a little primer on everything and scraped down the other parts and sprayed them, and then I'll have to finish. I've made a mistake here. I thought it'd be quick just to use red for a primer, and even after like 3 days, 4 days, when I spray white on it, it just turns to this peachish color. Whereas on these, it's just getting nice and white. Now I'm just putting it back together here, and we have a nice white and peach bike. I painted these hubs and rims, and now it's time to put the disc brake stuff back together and get them ready to put back in the frame. Well, there it is. Looks something like that now. Now it's time to put the rack on. So I need to come up with some supports here. First step is to bend this over to make it look like that. Now I'm trying to put the chain and make it rideable so I can see all the clearances I need for the rack support. I'm going to see what sort of kickstand I can make with this stuff here. The first step is to widen it out, so I'm going to just cut a groove there to make the bottom legs farther apart. That's looking a little better. Now I got to somehow attach this sort of thing up here. Now this fits in something like that. I'm just going to weld that now. Okay, something like that. Not really pretty, but I've seen and done worse. Now I'm going to put a bolt through that and make the assembly to hold it to the bike. I welded this little housing to fit the stand. That's what it looked like in a locked out position, something like that. And that's going to fit somewhere around here underneath there. Okay, fitting some pieces on here. This should notch in down there and get welded something up here. More crimping this time for the back supports. The power finally came, and here I am trying to get everything lined up and weld it in place. So there's where we're at now. I welded this kickstand on and welded the rack on, and look at that cute baby on top of it now. I just need to finish grinding and cleaning up, painting the rack. Trying to repaint this thing white, and then do a little bit with the chain routing just so it doesn't drag there and drag in the sand down here. Now I'm spraying this with green paint. I think that's enough coats of paint on this thing. It's looking a bit more whiter. And then I've started to, one more coat on this maybe. This will be the top of the rack. About to put it back together here after being painted. But first, one important step here, a little label. Now to put the rack on. Getting closer here. I put some little chain protectors there in those brackets. And let's see, what are we missing? Oh, chain. I found a couple nice chains, but they're going to need a little cleaning up with kerosene. We got the chain on here, and I'm going to try to put this little hose as a protector. I made a couple little places for the chain to go, a little hanger here. I think that's going to work. And now just riveting the rack on. Oh, that's about it. I'm impressed. Let's see it turn. Wow.